What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of AniNews. As always, I'm your host, AnimeSam, and today I've got a long list of previews for next season's anime and some new ones, as well as quite a few announcements for sequels, projects, season 2s, and events. So let's get right into it. Starting us off today is Netflix's newly announced Castlevania series, which got its first teaser. Now, I haven't played the series or anything, but who doesn't like a good Dracula series? And from what I've read on it, it follows the main events from the game where the Belmont clan is trying to defeat the Lord of Shadows. And since it's done by Netflix, if nothing else, we can at least trust that it'll be a well-animated action show. As for how well they implement the source material, well, we can only wait for that. Season 1 Part 1 will release on July 7th as a 4-episode series with 30-minute episodes, so basically a 2-hour movie. Next up is the trailer for your typical mindless action fantasy reincarnated into another world anime of the summer season, except this time it's a little different. In order to stick out from the others, Knights and Magic brings mechs to the table. And the main character is a trap, so I don't know what more you could possibly ask for in an anime. Also coming in the summer season was maybe a Yuri show that could be done properly for once. None of this Yuri bait bullshit, but like some real Yuri. So we get a quick peek with Netsuzou Trap's first preview, but hey, if it turns out to be a shittier version of Scum's Wish, we always have Citrus as a backup. Frey's backup show Dive got a preview as well. It seems like we're just slowly moving down the list of every sport to get its own anime. I mean, even jousting got its own one back in 2013. But it's like every time a new one is made, the stakes get higher and the competition is bigger. No longer is it just a simple high school competition, this time is to make it to the Olympics. So I mean, who doesn't like a good underdog story, right? What happens when you combine Kimi no Nawa with Koe no Katashi? You get Madhouse's new movie, Kimi no Koe wo Todogetai. Get it? Because it has Kimi and Koe in the title? No? Oh, okay. That was a bad joke. But anyway, the trailer doesn't show much other than an introduction to the various characters, and since it's an original movie, we still don't know what to expect from it. But who knows, maybe it'll be the big movie of this summer. Next up, we got our first look at everyone's favorite magical restaurant in Isekai Shokudo. Not too much to see here other than a couple of character and setting designs. But apparently the light novel that it's based off of has the tags comedy and mystery, and it has a pretty good rating too, so maybe this might not be too bad either. Now, if you remember in my last news video, I talked about a new anime project by the writer of Sakura So, but we didn't really have any other information on it. Well, it was just announced that it'd be called Just Because, and we also got this short 30-second preview. The plot is your typical high school drama, but it has a pretty strong staff backing it up, so this is probably something that I'd end up watching anyway. And finally, we got a trailer for Clarion no Akari, which is pretty much another what seems to be high school drama with a little bit of added mystery. If you want to watch the full preview or any other preview that I mentioned today, the links are always in the description below. Now for the latest anime announcements. Over the weekend there was the Chiyomaru Studio Live 2017 Genesis event, and there were quite a few anime and gaming related announcements, but out of all the ones that were mentioned, I think the most important was the new Steins visual novel called Steins Elite, which is a majorly updated version of the original and will be coming out later this year. Also, the 2012 anime series Robotics Notes is getting a sequel. Speaking of sequels, after 2 years, Non Non Biyori is getting another season. Although not anime related, Hunter x Hunter's hiatus is coming to an end and returning on June 26th. A new project film called Uta no Prince Sama was announced. After Fate Grand Order's popular success as an app, it was teased that an anime for the full series are in the plans. Scum's Wish is getting a final event on July 16th. And finally, No Game No Life Zero and Clockwork Planet got these visuals. Oh, and this is old news, but in case you haven't seen already, Violet Evergarden got confirmed to be a TV series and is scheduled for a winter 2017 release date. And that's going to wrap up today's episode of AniNews. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this type of anime news content, then you already know what to do. So until next time, ciao.